Hello friends, and welcome back to Joyful Half Acre. Today we're making a healthy cookie. I'm so excited. I found this recipe on Pinterest and I'm not 100% sure where because I wrote down the recipe because I knew I wanted to immediately try it. So I need to look up where I found it, and I will do that and link in the description box below. I tried to right before this video, but I wasn't finding it again. So it is a cream cheese healthy cookie. I made these yesterday and they were delicious. It doesn't make very many, maybe a dozen, but they were really good and they were gone really quick, even before my husband got home. And so he didn't even get to try them. So I promised him today I would make some more so that he could try these delicious, healthy cookies. So let's get started. Okay, first it's 6 ounces cream cheese. I have 12 ounces because I'm doubling this batch. Then we need 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon vanilla. So I'm gonna put in 2, and yeah, I don't measure things. That looks about right. 3 tablespoons coconut oil, which is, if you figure it up, doubled, that's 6, which means a little over 1/3 of a cup. So I'm guesstimating that looks about right. I don't have a microwave, so I use these little metal cups and just sit them on the burner on the stove, and melts my coconut oil or butter or whatever I need to. It works out pretty good. 1/2 cup coconut flour. I am using almond flour. That's what I used yesterday. It worked great. And I'm doubling it, so 1 cup. And then when I wrote it down, I wrote down maple syrup, but I didn't write down how much. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit in. It works, just guess. And then I also wrote down coconut flakes, but didn't write down how many of them either. But yesterday I had to put in quite a few coconut flakes and a little extra almond flour, I think, too, because it's quite a wet dough. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. Put in a little bit more almond flour. That's it. Now we stir and get it all mixed up. And I could use a mixer, or you probably should, but I'm just going to use my hand. That's what I used yesterday. My hands are clean. Works fine. See what I mean when I said it was a really wet dough? So I'm going to add some more almond flour and coconut flakes to this to make it a little bit more firm. And those are unsweetened coconut flakes. So the only sugar in this is the little bit of maple syrup. All right, that's a little bit better. All right, and as you can see, that took a lot of extra stuff, but it did work up pretty good, and now it's about the same consistency as I had it yesterday. So now I will just use my spoon and just make some cookies and get them baked. And yes, I know I'm using a cookie sheet and a pizza pan because I only have 2 cookie sheets, and one of them is being used to make homemade French bread. That's gonna be yummy for supper. I always make, or I try to, when I have time, make homemade French bread and turn it into garlic bread. So, all right, took that little rabbit trail. Now I'm going to finish putting these cookies on the cookie sheets and get them baked. And I'll show you what they look like when they're done. And they're done, and they taste just as delicious as they did yesterday. They are kind of a soft cookie when they come out of the oven, but turned out good, just slightly golden brown on the bottom. And oh, a piece fell off. That means I have to eat it, right? So delicious. And yes, they are a very full of fat cookie with cream cheese and coconut oil and all that, but they have nothing fake in them. And for me personally, that's what I choose in my diet, is to cut out, try to. It's January, so I'm trying again. Cut out everything, all the fake foods, all refined sugars, all flour except for almond flour, but all wheat flours. And I feel excellent when I do that. When I can cut out sugars, flours, and fake foods, I feel awesome. So these are just great because I love cookies and I don't really like cutting them completely out. So now I don't have to. I can have something healthy and still enjoy a cookie. So thanks for watching today, friends. I hope you'll try this recipe. And like I say, I'll try to link it in the description box below. But also just know that I completely changed it. I added a lot extra of things and I baked it for a lot longer than what it says, and I will try to write that down below also so that you can have that. But I hope you'll give these cookies a try and come back to watch our next video. So thanks for watching, friends. Bye.